Greetings, doctor. My name is Omana Naprempuan as you mentioned. My matrix number is BT24110130. For this assignment, the topic that I've choose is cat semantic theory. Next, I will be explaining the objective of this topic is to provide a clear and accessible introduction to cat semantic theory and its significance in the study of linguistic meaning. As for the introduction of this topic is cat semantic theory was developed by Gerald J. Katz and Jerry A. Fodor in the 1960s. This theory explains how the structure of language is connected by meaning is a foundational approach in linguistic semantics. It seeks to systematically connect the structure of language, which is known as syntax, with meaning, which is semantics, use formal rules and semantic markers by Katz and Fodor 1963. This theory actually helps us as the learner to understand how words and sentence convey meaning in a systematic way. Okay, basically, in my findings of elaboration on concepts of Katz semantic theory, I found 5. Okay, the first one is componential analysis. Katz theory break down the meaning of words into smaller units called semantic markers or features. Okay, let's say think of this as building blocks of meaning. For example, the word bachelor can be broken down into features like male, adult, and unmarried. By combining these features, we get the full meaning of the word. Basically, this helps explain how words relate to each other and how their meanings can be systematically described. The next one is compositionality. It means the meaning of a sentence comes from the meanings of its individual words and how those words are put together. The structure of a sentence is important just as much as the word's arrangements. For example, the cat chased the mouse has a very different meaning from the mouse chased the cat because the order of words changes the meaning. Okay, the third one is semantic rules and recursiveness. Katz argued that semantic rules like syntactic rules are recursive. This means they can apply repeatedly to build meanings of a complex sentence from smaller parts. Since language can produce an infinite number of sentences, these recursive rules allow us to understand the new sentences that we have never heard before by applying the same rules over and over. The fourth one is lexicon and dictionary entries. In Katz's theory, every word in the language has a dictionary entry in the mental lexicon. This entry includes the word's grammatical category like noun or verb, its possible meanings, and the semantic markers that describe those meanings. The lexicon helps the brain decide which meaning of a word fits best in a particular sentence. The fifth one is application to phrase structure. Semantic interpretation happens of the underlying phrase structure level, which is the deep structure of a sentence before any transformations like turning active sentences into passive ones. This meaning is assigned based on the core syntactic relationships between words, ensuring that meaning is consistent and predictable. As for the examples, number 1, the word shoot. As a noun, shoot means a young branch of a plant. As a verb, we also know that shoot means to fire a gun. Okay. Katz theory uses semantic markers to distinguish these meanings based on context and grammatical category. The second example is sentence structure affecting meaning. The sentence is John killed Fred. It means John is the one who did the killing action. Fred killed John means Fred is the killer. Even though the words are the same, the different word order change the meaning completely. This shows how syntax and semantics works together. Moving on to the next part, which is questions and responses. Question 1. How does Katz's semantic theory handle ambiguity in language? Katz's theory uses semantic markers and grammatical categories stored in the lexicon to choose the correct meaning of a word based on the sentence context. This helps clarify ambiguous words by looking at how they fit syntactically and semantically. The second question is, why is Katz's semantic theory significant in the study of linguistic meaning? It provides a formal and systematic way to connect syntax with semantics. This actually approach was groundbreaking and influenced many later developments in linguistics and computational language models. Those are my references that I use to complete this assignment. Thank you for listening.